What's up, you guys? Welcome back. Today I'm super excited because we're gonna be doing one of my favorite videos of all time to film, which is a full face testing new drugstore makeup. Y'all know I'm a drugstore girly at heart, and there have been so many new releases. Some of these are first impressions, like we're gonna try them together first thing right now, where others have actually gotten the chance to try already, so I can give you guys more of like a full robust review of like products that I've actually gotten to try for like a few weeks. So I can give you a little bit more of like an in-depth review, because I like to kind of do that as well. I feel like it's helpful, especially when you're talking about like a foundation product or something that you need to see how it wears and stuff. So we have a good mix today, which I'm really excited about. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and click the little bell right next to the subscribe button to be notified of all my future uploads. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, before we jump into makeup for today's video, I'm gonna prep the skin with some skincare. I've actually been using Curology, which they are a game changer. If you guys have not heard about them, I do wanna thank them so much for partnering with me on this section of today's video. But I have struggled with redness, rosacea, acne, for years. And I've typically had the best success with managing that with like prescription-based skincare products, but I am not the type of girly that like loves to go to an in-person appointment. I put them off forever, and Curology just makes it so simple and easy. Curology basically offers prescription skincare personalized to you. It's super simple. You just take a quiz on their website, you upload a few different pictures of your skin and your skin concerns, and then a licensed dermatology provider will recommend a routine for you. My routine includes their prescription formula, which is what I just used. This is my daytime one. I do also have one for nighttime, which I feel like has made a big difference. Like my skin is looking pretty good right now. It does not look super red. I have no active breakouts. So this is the tea. I've only been using it for a couple of weeks so far. I can do like an update in a month or so of how it has been working on my skin, but I really like it. And the entire process was so simple and easy. Literally just ships right to your front door. I will put a link to Curology right down below in the description box. Start your Curology journey today and get a special offer on your first box. So again, all that will be right down below in the description. So definitely check it out. Okay, skin is prepped. Now let's jump into the makeup. We're gonna start with primer. I have a new one from CoverGirl. This is their Skin Enhancer Luminizer. I have the shade Jelly Opal Glow. I feel like I need to like shake this up. It doesn't look right, I feel like. Hang on. All right. I'm gonna put some on my hand. I'm gonna squeeze some into my hand. Whenever it's the first time trying, okay. Takes forever to get the product out. We got some. I love a good like luminizing primer. I love a glow. Y'all know that. Oh, this is pretty. Very like subtle type glow, but definitely gave me like a pearly glow to the skin and feels nice and hydrated, which I do love. CoverGirl actually makes great like base type products. Like their foundation years ago, I forgot what it was called. I always loved that. I think they've discontinued it. But they have quite a few good like base products, so I'm not surprised that I like this primer. That looks pretty and feels nice and hydrating, gave me a nice little glow. Okay, up next, we have a new foundation. We have the new L'Oreal Infallible Cushion Foundation. If you guys have watched me for a while, you might know that the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear is one of my favorite drugstore foundations of all time. I also really love L'Oreal True Match. They're another brand that typically makes great foundation products at the drugstore that have always worked very well for me. So I have actually tried this over the last couple of weeks. The shade that I'm using is 200 Cool. This stuff is good. You guys, this is like, obviously we're matching to my neck and not my face because my face is a lot lighter than my neck, but incredibly full coverage, but really feels light on the skin. That's what I like about this. It does wear very nicely too. It's waterproof, it's transfer resistant, so even on these hot summer days, not gonna slip and slide around the face. It is not a glowy finish. That is one thing, like the Fresh Wear from L'Oreal, the Infallible Fresh Wear. I love that because it's kind of like, it's not a glowy finish, but it's definitely not matte. This one's more matte than that is. I would say like a natural matte finish. It's not drying, but you're not gonna get luminosity from this, but it feels incredibly lightweight, and like look at that coverage. I did like half my face, you guys can see. It's crazy and wears really well. So this has been a foundation that I think has really blown me away. It's been really good. One of the best I've tried at the drugstore in a while. So I'm glad that I can give you guys a little bit more of like a full review on this rather than just a first impression, because with foundation, you know, you gotta really wear it for at least a few days to see how it wears. Make sure it doesn't make you break out, which that's another thing. I have not experienced any breakouts from this, and I think it wears really nicely. So 10 out of 10 to L'Oreal on this. I think it's quite good. And I am just applying it with the little puff that comes with it. I think it like applies it really well, but you can of course apply it with a brush, your own beauty sponge of choice. Typically I don't use the little applicators that come with products. I don't always like them. This one I think is really good. It works well with the cushion foundation. So I really like this. Okay, up next we have a new bronzer from CoverGirl. CoverGirl, we got a lot of new CoverGirl products today actually. This is really cool. It reminds me a lot of the Makeup by Mario bronzing serum, which I personally love. It's one of my favorite products from Makeup by Mario. This is the CoverGirl Sun and Sculpt Bronzing Glow Serum. I honestly think it was supposed to be made as like a dupe for that because it has the pump at the top, so you can use this, like mix it into your foundation or your moisturizer if you wanna give an overall bronzy glow, but then you can twist the top and get a wand, like applicator like this, if you want to apply it like as a bronzer or contour in a specific area. I have not tried this yet, so this one is a first impression for us, but I'm going to just kind of dot it on and we'll see. The shade that I'm using is medium. For some reason, I feel like I'm gonna need more than this. Like it looks like it's not gonna be super pigmented, but maybe I'm wrong. So let's blend it out and see. Always better to start with less and then add more if you need rather than going in with too much. Okay, yeah, as I suspected, definitely like a lighter product. Oh, that's pretty though. Just like morphed into that foundation so quick. Very pretty, blended very easily, and gives a pretty kind of bronzy glow. Oh, I like this. Definitely wanna see how this works, like mixed into like a moisturizer as well, just as like a bronzing tint kind of, but really like how it worked like this to kind of bronze up my skin and give me a little glow. Okay, CoverGirl. Pretty, I like this. Okay, we're doing a very bronzy look today because next, this is the e.l.f. Sheer For It Blush Tint. However, they brought it out in a new shade and this is like a bronzing shade. So we're gonna call it like a bronzer. It's a blush that looks like a bronzer. So if I really want that like bronzy glow, a lot of times I'll use a bronzer type looking blush. So that's what this is supposed to be, but it's like a tint. So let's see how this works. I've seen people that love it and the people that don't. I've tried the original like blush tints that e.l.f. came out and I do like them. So I'm just gonna apply this on the cheeks. It's like very watery. They're like a water tint kind of thing. So the only thing that makes me nervous sometimes with these is that they'll eat through the foundation. This one is not though. But sometimes I find with these kind of like watery tints, they're better if you just want to apply them on your natural skin without a foundation underneath. This one didn't eat through it. Maybe it did ever so slightly right there actually. It's very light though. Like it's not giving much. So it may be better suited if I just use this on my bare skin, then I would definitely probably get more of like product, you know? It's more of like a natural sort of product. Like if you just want a little bronzy tint to your bare skin, running around to do some errands or something, that's how I would use this. But in like a full glam with a full coverage foundation like underneath, wouldn't necessarily be a product that I would reach for. It definitely amped up the bronziness. I don't dislike it. I would just use it in a specific way, if that makes sense. I do actually have new blushes from CoverGirl, which I'm like, maybe we should just try these too and see. We'll just apply it right on top. So these are the Clean Fresh Yummy Big Oil Sticks. This is what they look like. Haven't tried this yet. Oh, it looks like it was gonna smell good, and it does. It smells like strawberries or something. I like that. The shade that I have here is Honey Eye Glow. I'm just gonna go right on in. Oh, no. Okay, I should have known. Yeah, no, this is giving. They are oily. Yeah, like that. Oh, no, I don't like. Wait, am I like using this wrong? It's like not even giving me any color on my hand. Very, very light. Okay, no, I don't like this. And now I just feel like I have like a lot of oil on my cheek, so I'm just gonna try and buff and blend it out on both sides to make it look even. Yeah, this is not a product for me. I can see, and it definitely did eat through the products underneath. Oh my goodness, we were doing so good. I'm literally looking this up right now to make sure that I'm not like the dumbest person on earth and this is like supposed to be like a lip balm. I think it's a multi-use product, but it's like I would never personally put it on my cheeks. It's just not the vibe that I go for. I could see it being halfway decent as a lip product though. This is get a dewy radiant shine and a sheer tint of color with the CoverGirl Yummy Big Oil Stick. Wait, it says it leaves the lips looking smoother and softer. You guys. Am I the dumbest person in the world and this is not even meant for your face? I think so. Okay, we're gonna put it on the lips as a lip balm. This makes so much more sense. I thought this was a multi-use product where it's like one of those products you can use on your cheeks, your eyes, your lips. I wouldn't use this anywhere but my lips. On the lips, it's pretty. Very light wash of color, gives a hydrating kind of feel. On the lips, I like it. Do not apply this to your face. I actually, now that I'm reading the caption of it, I'm like, maybe it's actually not even meant for that and it should have only ever went on my lips and I am quite literally so stupid. Okay. You know what? This is why I do the first impressions, okay? Let me be the guinea pig because I can't be the only person that thought that like maybe, doesn't it look like a cheek product like because it's so big? Like I'm used to lip products, you know, being like this. On the lips, I like it. We're gonna leave it at that, okay? We're gonna move on from this one. Okay, moving on. I believe I've mentioned this already in a few of my videos, but I don't think I've actually used it in like a first impressions video. But regardless, this is the Essence Silky Blur Hydrating Longwear Concealer. This came out, I wanna say like a few months ago, maybe in the spring. It is a concealer from Essence. I believe it's $5 and it has quickly become one of my favorites. It's so good. So I figured I would use it today because I don't have any brand new drugstore concealers to show you guys. I absolutely love this. Great coverage, long lasting, blends easy, and the price point is incredible. So those are like the typical areas that I apply my concealer. And the shade I'm using in this is 160, but gives a great coverage and lasts really well throughout the day. Definitely a star, I would say. One of the best concealers that we've seen at the drugstore in a while. The drugstore just keeps getting better and better, y'all. Like, I fear they're like overtake high-end because it's like they really are getting incredible formulas, and especially when you have a brand like Essence giving us such a good product at $5. It's like, dang. But yeah, really, really like this concealer. It's very nice. So if you're in the market for a new one, I would check it out. I actually cannot believe that I put that lip balm on my face. Okay, now to set everything. More newness from CoverGirl. We have their Skin Enhancer. This is the Baked Luminous Finishing Powder. So they came out with these skin enhancers, blush and bronzers a little bit earlier in the year, and I love them. They're beautiful. They blend like butter, so I have high hopes for these finishing powders. I have two. I think I'm gonna go with the more cooler toned one. This is shade 510. And use this to set. So it's a finishing powder. So I'm hoping that it just kind of like lightly sets everything. Normally they're like a bit lighter than setting powders are. So especially in the summer, if you don't want to do anything too much, but you still want to set your makeup, these are always nice. Oh, this looks nice. Gives a little bit of like a added radiance, which you can kind of see from it. It has a bit of a radiance to it, which is pretty. So it's not gonna make your face flat and matte. If you're like an oily skin girly and you like that matte look to your skin, this is not gonna do that because it definitely does give a bit of a radiance, but I personally like it because sometimes I want to set my makeup, but I don't want it to be matte. And this gives you the option to do that. I think it looks nice. Okay, zoomed you guys in so we go ahead and do the eyes now. I'm actually really excited. So the L'Oreal Panorama Mascara, I believe this came out in like 2025, like a year ago. I can't remember if I actually tried like the original when it came out. I think I probably did. However, they recently brought it out in a lot of different colors, which is pretty cool. We're seeing more and more brands do that now. And I'm really interested in this like burgundy color because if you guys have heard, there's like a trend right now called like eye maxing. And essentially what that is like color theory for your eyes. So you wanna use complementary colors to your eye color to really like maximize the look of your eyes. And for me, having green eyes, sometimes they look blue, but I ultimately, like my license says that they're green. They're more green than blue, I think. Burgundy is supposed to be a really good color, like purples and burgundies to use because it's opposite on the color wheel. So they brought the Panorama Mascara out in a burgundy, and we also have a matching liquid liner and kohl liner. So I figured we'll do like the whole eye look in like these burgundy colors and see how it looks. So first we're gonna go in with the Haute Precision Liquid Eyeliner, again from L'Oreal. The shade is Burgundy Cashmere. So let's go in. It's been a minute, honestly, since I have done winged liner. I like this though, very precise tip on here and easy to use. Let's do a little wingaroo. Always so hard to do on camera and not make like a million faces, but that's actually not half bad. I always get scared with like burgundies because I know that's like the color that, the wing is a little chunky, but we'll leave her. I always get scared because like I don't want to look like I have like pink eye. I always get scared with like reds or pinks on my eyes, but let's see how the whole look looks with the burgundy liner and the mascara and everything. This liner's super easy to use though. I want to get this in black for what I want to do, just like a regular liner. The hardest part is always matching the wings. That doesn't look half bad. I feel like this wing came out better. So you got our winged liner on. Now let's go with the kohl liner. I'm going to use this in my waterline, also Burgundy Cashmere, so they're all the same color, which I kind of like that. Like if you want to do your eye look using all one shade, they all coordinate. This now, once you have it on like your waterline, I feel like it's giving pink eye. I'm debating if I should commit to it and see what it looks like or change it. I'm gonna commit to it because, you know, we're just doing a video here, so if I look like I have pink eye, we'll find out together. I don't dislike the liner on the lid, but I think once you start putting this color inside the eye in the waterline, which is typically where I would use like a liner like this on the bottom, then it starts to look like, oh, a little bit like, does she have an eye infection? What do you guys think? Let me know what you think, okay? But let's try with the mascara now to finish out the whole look. I'm looking at it from afar now and I'm like, okay, wait, maybe it's not so bad. Let's see with the mascara on. So this is what the mascara looks like. Let's layer this on. I do like that it's like a darker burgundy. So it's like you have to get kind of up close to even notice that it's not like a black or brown. Also, I apologize. I don't know if you guys can hear. My neighbors are like chopping a tree down, I think. And so they're like, like hitting something right beyond this window. Hopefully you guys can't hear that. Okay, maybe it's not bad. Maybe it's not giving pink eye, because it is like a darker sort of color. Let's do the lower lash. And I think in like real everyday use, like maybe I would use this mascara and then just do like a regular kind of eye look, not with like the burgundy liner and everything being burgundy. What do we think? I have to do the other eye. This mascara is a nice formula though. It's like it's coating my lashes good. I love the L'Oreal Extensionist. Like that is always gonna be my tippy top from L'Oreal. I love, love, love that mascara. I actually wish they made that in a burgundy. I don't think they do. I think they brought it out in a brown recently. Okay, up next for all over bronzer, we have the Essence Soft Touch Butter Bronzer. So they came out with butter, bronzers, blushes, and highlights. They're all really pretty, actually. The bronzer I really, really like. It just gives a pretty kind of bronzy glow, nothing too much. It also kind of smells like, it has like a sweet kind of scent to it, which I like. Just like a natural kind of bronzer. Sometimes I use like darker bronzers, but this one is always pretty when I just want something a little bit more natural to amp up my bronziness a little bit. Now we do have some new highlighters that I have been wanting to try. These are from NYX. These are their Buttermelt Sticks, so they are glow boosting stick. A lot of times I don't love like stick highlights, but I'm gonna give them a chance. We're gonna see, because I typically like NYX's products. So I have shade A Whole Melt. You kind of like twist it up like this, and I'm going to go in. Obviously you could go in like just on your face like this, but that's how I feel like these products end up getting streaky. So I'm gonna go in applying some to my finger and then tapping on. Ooh, okay, actually this is pretty. It's not getting weird with the powders underneath, because that's always like my concern with these kind of products, and just gives a pretty glow. I actually kind of like, this is almost more icy than it appears. I wanna try and see what this corally one, this is in the shade Melt Down. Let's see what this one looks like, because I thought this would be more of like a blush, but they are very like melty and blendable. So let's go in with a little bit of this one. Oh, I like that. A little bit of like corally with that little glow. Oh, these are actually quite pretty. One of the best of these types of products that I've tried, because typically, like I said, I don't love these kind of stick highlighter type products. These are really pretty and applying very easily and very nicely over powder, which is really, really good. Not gonna give you like the glowiest, like boom, insane highlight. It's more of like a natural glow. I actually really like this color, which I wouldn't have thought. Just kind of gives like a peachy sort of glow. Very, very pretty, actually. I like these a lot more than I expected. That looks nice. Okay, now for the lips, we have quite a few products to go in with. I'm gonna take away the CoverGirl lippy that we used earlier that I didn't anticipate was a lip product. First, I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Main Stain Lip Marker. I tried this in my e.l.f. video. I've really been liking these. They are super affordable and very long lasting. So I'm gonna use this to line the lips. I like to like blend like that, just so it's not like a super harsh line, and it kind of blends it, because they last a lot longer typically than like your all over lip product is. Even when your lip product comes off, it doesn't look like patchy, but I've really been liking these. They are new from e.l.f. And super affordable. This shade is Hot Vine. And for all over the lips, we have new from NYX. These are the Fat Matte Smooth Color Lipsticks. So they came out with like matte versions of these. So let's go in and see. Oh, super matte, but very pigmented. This is darker than I thought it was gonna be, but it is pretty. Also has a nice like fruity kind of scent to it. Oh, I like these. Very matte looking, but still feels very creamy on the lips. Like, does not feel drying at all. Pigment, obviously 10 out of 10, very pigmented and pretty. Oh, I like this a lot. Very, very pretty. Okay, that's really nice. The shade that I used in this is Rose Robe. And then on top, we're gonna try a new product from Wet n Wild. This is their Jelly Drip Lip Glaze. So let's try this out and see. I have this on shade Blush Guava. It's been a while since I have tried a new product from Wet n Wild, actually. Ooh, interesting kind of applicator. It's metal. Ooh, she's pretty. And the metal feels nice. That feels like so cooling on the lips. It's kind of hot in my filming room today, so that like just refresh. And it smells like watermelon, like bubble gum or something. I kind of love that. And it's pretty. It gives a pretty glow. Oh my gosh. Okay, we've tried so many good products today. I'm like really impressed. Beautiful. Okay. I like this a lot. Very, very pretty and like glowy and glossy. I like that. Okay, last but certainly not least, this is new from Hard Candy. This is their Glass Unlock Setting Spray. So this is supposed to be like one of those powder melting setting sprays, which our skin actually has quite a bit of a glow to it right now. It does not look super powdery, but I do love a setting spray like this. There's a lot of high-end ones, not a ton from the drugstore. So love that Hard Candy brought us one at a drugstore price point, but let's see if it's good. Typically, I feel like Hard Candy is underrated and they really make some great affordable products. So let's do a little spritz test. Ooh, light mister, okay. That's what I like. Ooh, yeah. Very nice. Light mist. Oh, that is pretty. Didn't make my skin look like an oil slick, but definitely amped up the glow a little bit. Feels nice and cooling on the skin. Ooh, I like this. Okay. Very nice. Reminds me a lot of like the One Size Powder Melt. Like very similar kind of vibe to that. Doesn't look too much on the skin. It definitely kind of melted the makeup together and amped up the glow a little bit. All right. I mean, I feel like we tried so many good products today, which I'm so excited about. I will have everything linked down below if you guys want to shop and check anything out. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and I will see you very soon in my next one. Bye.